Hi everyone, it's Stephanie. My YouTube channel is Lucky Snugs, and today I'm going to show you a flip book that I made. I call it a punch-out flip book. And I'll show you this one that I've completed, and then I'll use some blank cardstock to show you how I put it together. So this, I call it a punch-out flip book, and the reason is it has a hole right here that I've punched out. This is a flip book that I made for a pen pal who lives in the Netherlands, and she has the most adorable pet rats. And I wanted to make a rat-themed flip book for her. So I went to the used bookstore and I bought a little golden book with the Ratatouille movie theme. And that's where I've gotten all the images for this. So up here is Remy the rat, and he's cooking a mushroom. And this is the tab that keeps the book closed, and it's just a metal tab that I got at the scrapbook store in the embellishment section. And I punched out a little picture of Remy right there. And this is the restaurant sign for Remy's restaurant that he opens up at the end of the movie. And I just fussy cut that out of the little book. And then you open it up. And up here's another picture of Remy, and he's cooking another mushroom. And here's Remy, and I think this is his older brother or his cousin. I can't remember. And then down here is Remy and Linguini. And then I open it up, and I just love this image so much. It's Remy, and he's looking out on the city of Paris, which is my very favorite city in the whole world. It's one of the reasons I like this movie so much. I love cooking, I love Paris, and I really love Patton Oswalt, who did the voice of Remy the rat. So this opens up like this the rest of the way. And I have these, it's like a library pocket. I made 2 of them that will flip. And here's a picture of Remy right here. And then the library pocket flips open, and I believe the rat is eating olives, and this is olive oil. And then over here is a rat who's dining in Remy's restaurant. And in the library pockets, on this side, I put playing cards. I like to use playing cards in my flip books a lot. They have pretty images on them, and they're just so easy to tuck into a little pocket. And then on this side of the flip book, on the library pocket, I'm going to insert the letter that I write to my pen pal right in there. And then on this side, I have more playing cards. These are from an old maid deck that I bought at Target. And then this is a really old, from a really old deck from like the 50s. I bought it on eBay, and it's candy. And this one also is candy. So I slip those in there. This folds over. And on this side is a little painting that I did of a rat. I just drew it and then painted it with watercolor and then outlined it with a Sharpie. Okay, and then this folds open. And I have a little tab here because I think it's really hard to see that this opens up and there's more. And I've received flip books in the past where I look at it and I think it's lovely, and I didn't realize there's more. There's like hidden little flaps. So I wanted to try to make it clear that you can open it. So I put this little metal tab here. Another thing I could have done was this pattern paper matches this pattern paper down here. And if I'd used 2 different patterns, I think that would make it more clear that it opens up. So here are more of the rats dining at the restaurant. And then I just love this image as well. The rats have a band that they've put together. And then down here is a rat dining on cheese. So that is the inside. Let me close it back up. And then I'll show you the back cover. There's Remy. Okay, so I'll show you how I put this together. The first thing that I needed to do was make this cover right here. I'm trying to use different colored cardstock for each part of the flip book to make it really clear how it puts together. So this cover is more than 12 inches long, so I've had to use 2 pieces. So for the first one, It's 9 inches long, 6 inches across. And for the second one, it is, let me write it down for you. I forgot to write that down. Okay, here we go. So this one is 6 by 6. So 9 by 6, 6 by 6. Turn it over. So I'm going to make this flap right here, and it is 3 inches long. And then I take a bone folder, and I go down 3 inches. I go across. I go down 1/4 of an inch, and I fold across again. And the reason I do that is so there's this little space in the fold, so that the book will fold flat like this. If you want to just make one fold here, you can, and then the book's going to bow a little bit, and it's going to have kind of a chubby look, which I think is really cute as well. Okay, so then the remaining part is 5 3/4, and then on the 6 by 6, I go down 1 inch. I use the boning folder across. I go down 1/4 inch from there and go across. That's going to leave this space right here at 5 3/4. So then I just need to glue it together like that. I'm just going to use a little bit of glue to speed things up. And when you do it, you're going to want to use more glue, so it's a little more sturdy. Okay, and I just put that in there. There we go, like that. Okay, now I need to do the punch out. This punch out that is right here. So I have a 2-inch punch. You can use a smaller one or a larger one. 2 inches I thought worked well for me. I'm going to want the circle to be half. This is the top, right, of the cover. I want the circle to be half on this side and then half on that side. So I want to put it in and have it go like that. Okay. There's the hole. Now normally I would use this to make this part right here, but as you can see, this is folded, and I don't want that. I want it to be nice and stiff. So I take part of the scrap that I have. Oh boy, this doesn't want to stick. Come on. There we go. Okay, I'm going to take this as a scrap from cutting these 2 pieces out, and I'm just going to punch a punch right there. It's going to come out for me. There we go. So it's nice and firm. Okay, now we're going to do the inside. So I'm going to set this aside. And I want to make these 2 flaps right here. So to do that, I am using white paper, just so it looks different, so it'll be easy to see how it fits together. So this one is, let's see if I can get it to read clearly, 5 1/2 inches across, 11 inches down. And this one is 10 1/2 inches down, 5 1/2 inches across. So these are 2 pieces put together. Here we go. So this one, okay, this is the 5 1/2 by 11. I fold it in half with the boning folder. So now it's 5 1/2 and 5 1/2 on this side. This is the one that was 5 1/2 by 10 1/2, so I'm going to fold it in half as well. That's going to make it 5 1/4 and 5 1/4. And I'm just going to want to put them together like this. So just going to go together like that. Let's make sure it's going to fit on the inside. It's going to glue down on here. Is it going to fit? Yes, it is. Okay, I'm going to just put a little right here so it sticks down a little better. There we go. Alright, now I want to do these two flaps right here. Right? For that, I'm using blue. 5.5 inches across, 5 inches down. 5.5 inches across. This one is 4 3/4 down. It could be 5 inches as well. It doesn't really matter. The important thing is that this is going to fit in here. This one will fit in here. So you want to make sure that it doesn't inhibit the fold. And you want to make sure that you know, this is shorter. It doesn't want to go all the way down. You want it to be shorter so it can fold up. So we'll do the bottom piece first. I take some washi tape. There we go. Okay, here's the top piece. Okay, so that's going to fit here, and that's going to fit here, like that. And then this is going to glue into here, so let's make sure it's all going to fit. Yeah. Okay. This is going to go down first, then this, and this will adhere on here. But why don't we first glue this onto here? There we go. Okay, and this is going to glue onto here, and I want to make sure that it will fold down, which it will. And I want an image to put on here. For this one I used Remy. So for this one I'm going to just use some circle stickers. And I think I'm going to use this one right here. It's kind of cute. It looks like to me it looks like a birthday candle, and the flame is a little girl head, which I think is cute. So I'm just going to put that there, and now I need to just glue this here. Okay, so it's going to glue here. The glue needs to be only on the bottom part, right? Okay, let's make sure, you want to make sure you can see the whole thing and that it will still close. So there we go, just like that. So when it's closed, it will go like that. Alright, so the base is constructed. The only thing we need to do now is the library pockets, which are these right here. I'm just going to set this aside, and I'll fold this open so you can see the library pocket as I construct them. Okay, so I'm just using this paper, 7 inches across, 7.5 inches down. I go down 5 inches, and I want to fold with my boning folder. I'm just going to do a squeeze fold like that. Okay. So 5 inches, and you do this one, and then you also want to fold it in half like this, right? So now I'm going to turn it into a library pocket just by folding this part up. I'm folding this in half, and see how it looks like that? Okay, I'm going to make another one using the same measurements. I'm going to fold it in half. And the same here, I go down 5 inches and I'm going to fold it again. And then fold it in half this way. Okay, so there's where the pocket is, and this is open. Same thing here. This is open, and that's where I'm going to use the washi tape to adhere it to the book. See the washi tape? Okay. So I bring this one down here. I open up the flaps. Let me grab my washi tape. Let's see here. Okay. So I kind of want to center it on the page like this. Okay, put the washi tape down. Okay. Did I do that the right way? No, I didn't. Wrong way. Well, fortunately, washi tape isn't super sticky. Let me peel this off. Okay. I want this folded part to be outside here. So this is the open part. Let's see how that's open right there. All right, that's the part that I'm going to put right here. There we go. Ha, that's my dog Rio. Rio, honey. Rio, whisper. Rio, whisper. Good boy. Rio, whisper. Good boy. It's so cute when I say whisper. He goes, buh, instead of barking. It's so cute. All right, so that's the completed library pocket. And on this one, I used a little heart punch. This one has just some ephemera that says enjoy. Okay, so I can put this one on here. So remember, I want the fold on this part, and then I tape this part that's open. Hi Rio, how you doing? I have a great big golden doodle. His name is Rio. All right, so I put that here, tape the edge. Almost done. There we go. I'm hoping using all these different colors make it kind of clear, make it more clear than it would have been otherwise. Rip some washi tape. There we go. Woohoo! Oh, that's the other thing about this. It's really important that this is the last flap, because this is on here and you can see it. If you were to put this flap down first and then this one, so you get this nice little blockage there. So there we go. Alrighty. So the only thing left is to put something for this flap to tuck into. And as I said, I used this metal tag that I got at the craft store, but you can also use one of these. And you know what I found out these are? Usually they're not empty, like this one in the middle, but these were originally designed to go on wooden picture frames. I have that back panel that keeps the picture in place, and then you tuck those little metal things in. That's what these are. Anyway, if you don't have the metal embellishments, or you don't want to use them, I think you could just punch out a little circle, and it could be small like this, or it could be bigger. Adhere a little glue only on the bottom edge here. See, and make it so that it tucks into this little paper punch out. You could move it to here if you wanted. It depends on what kind of images you've used here. So, okay, now that I put it all together, let's go through it one more time. We'll do them both together. Okay, so that can go in here. All right, so it opens up, right? And here's the white side flaps. Open them up. There's the library pockets. See? Put images there. And then there's this part that opens up. So this will open up. This will open up. And there's the center. And that's it. I hope this was clear. I hope it's something you'd like to try. So that's it. There we go. All right, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.